I want you to imagine if 6 months roughly after the assassination of John F. Kennedy, if the then Jackie Kennedy, future Jackie Kennedy Onassis, had made the decision to throw a convention, and at that convention rolled out a Cadillac that was an exact replica of the one where her husband John had had his head blown open just 6 months prior, and invited you not only to climb aboard and take a photo inside of it, but a nice reminder to use those photos to promote the event itself. Don't forget, stop by and take a picture in our replica JFK assassination deathmobile. We are consistently called the bad guys. We are consistently told that we have no morals, that we have no values, that we have no ethics. And this is what the other side does on a consistent basis while they call us those things. I personally think this is abhorrent and repulsive and disgusting. I have no ounce of respect within my spirit for anything related to TPUSA now, nor 8 months ago did I. And while some people want to pretend that death absolves you of the reality of who you were when you were alive, I don't play that game. Now, even if they wanted to pretend that this was meant to show some sort of reverence or respect to Charlie Kirk, there are ways they could have done it that would have shown even one iota of two brain cells rubbing together in an event management way that could have been done with some semblance of dignity, not to give them any ideas for future Nazi events, but they could have put it behind glass, the tent with a single chair behind glass so that people could walk by it and reflect on what had happened to show some reverence or dignity to the moment. They could have put it on stage and put the podium under it, so when speakers came out to deliver their talking points, they could have stood under the tent as a form of symbolism about their pretend commitment to free speech. But no, that would require this to be an outlet of some sort of thought or care. Not only for Charlie Kirk, but I imagine the people that go to a Turning Point event are Charlie Kirk fans and probably quite admired the man. And so for them to be lining up in bedazzled sweaters to take selfies under a fake tent where he got his neck blown out and pretend like that's some sort of show of support for dignity or reverence or free speech or humanity or good American values, it's disgusting. It's repulsive, actually. And the people taking these photos, there's something wrong with you. I really hope you take a moment to reflect on what that might be. See, if they wanted to do this in some sort of way they brought dignity, they could. It only would have required just a couple of minutes of thought and intentionality. But the purpose of this, I imagine, like the purpose of everything Erica Kirk has done over the last few months, is to maximize the amount of money she can squeeze from investors and funders and back alley deals that she can squeeze from people like you, potentially, who are watching this video and have no idea who Charlie Kirk actually was, but have decided to start buying Turning Point merch as a show of support because you can't bother to educate yourself for more than 15 minutes on the internet about who you're supporting. Kristen Chenoweth, you're not fooling anyone. This is repulsive. Can I say it again? This is repulsive. This is a fucking grift. They are using a man's death to grift you out of your money, to grift themselves into opportunities. And honestly, let's be real, to soft launch her adulterous affair with Vice President J.D. Kirk, okay? I just called him J.D. Kirk. Oops, well, that's probably where we're headed. I don't know. This is gross. Maybe I'm too woke to think this is disgusting, but this is shameful. Shameful. Shame on everyone involved, quite frankly. Shame on everyone who stopped and took a selfie with this and used the hashtag. What was your hashtag? Under the death tent? I'm an American hero. I'm taking a selfie at an event with avowed Nazis under a pretend tent where I watched someone I pretend that I cared about or that I admired get assassinated. And now here I am. 2 peace signs. I'm done. Get out of here. Go do something more productive than this.